Hello everyone. Hey, today we're going to start on our new series. We're going to be talking about spiritual warfare and tactics, otherwise known as S.W.A.T. All right, this is going to be a great series. We're going to talk about spiritual warfare. But today I kind of want to intro this message a little bit different. You know, a lot of times there's two extremes to this particular issue. There are extremes of people who think there is a demon under every piece of paper, you know, which is an extreme. I believe in the demonic world, I believe in the spirit world, but let me say there's an extreme to that. But then there's an extreme that we have to be aware of that says there is no spirit world. Where I'm here to tell you today, there is a very real realm around us. You know, standing here, we look at the trees and the bushes and even the poison ivy over here, and we say that that is real. Well, I'm here to tell you that the Bible teaches us there is a real realm right around us. 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 4 says, "For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but they're mighty in God for the pulling down of strongholds." Listen to that again. It says, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. They're not natural. They do not exist in the natural world. In other words, we're not fighting a war with guns and heavy armament and tanks. No, we're fighting a spiritual battle each and every day of our life. And I tell you what, you need to learn about this spiritual battle. You need to understand this, that 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 17 says that there is an invisible realm around us, and everything that is made came from that realm. And let me just say, that's the realm we're going to talk about, the invisible realm. Let's learn more about this realm, because what you see is not all there is. See, there's more to this earth than all that you see with your natural eyes. There is an unseen realm that we are surrounded by, where the powers of darkness and the powers of light are constantly engaged in a war. Now, there's an awesome story in the Bible about this, where there was a situation where the Syrian king had sent out this army to surround Elijah. And Elijah was sitting there with his servant, and they had went to bed. And when they had went to bed, there was no army around them. But then they woke up, and the servant of Elijah, the man of God, went out. And he went out and he looked to the surrounding hills. And he looked out and he saw an army completely surrounding Elijah and the servant. And he really thought, you know what? We are all alone in this war, and they're going to eat our lunch. We are going to be wiped out by the end of the day. But he went in and he told the man of God about this, Elijah. And Elijah went out and he looked at the mountains and he looked around. See, he realized there's more to this than what you see. The Bible says he looked out and he saw all the chariots and all the armies of God surrounding the mountains. Now, these were not physical armies, these were spiritual armies, angels. And listen to what he told the servant. Listen to what he said. He said this, "And when the servant of the man of God, he arose and he went out, and there was an army surrounding the city, the horse and the chariots. And his servant said to him," get this, "My master, what shall we do?" And this is what Elijah said. So he answered, "Do not fear, for those that are for us are more than those that are against us." And listen to this. Elijah prayed and said, "Lord, I pray, open the eyes of this servant that he might see." Then the Lord opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw, and behold, a mountain full of horses and chariots and fire all around them and Elijah. Now see, there's more to this natural earth than just what you see. Elijah prayed, and this man's eyes were open, and he could see that they were surrounded by the angels of God who were going to fight for them. And victory was brought that day. Now, let me just say this. What's that mean for you, and what's that mean for me? Number one, Elijah prayed. Listen, your prayers are more powerful than you could ever imagine. Powerful are your prayers. But listen to this. The man felt all alone. Have you ever been in a war, a spiritual war, and felt all alone? Well, I'm here to tell you, there's more to this war than what you see. See, God has an entire army fighting for you. There's more fighting for you than fighting against you.